Alright, so acid-base titration curve is basically a plot of pH of solution of acid or base against volume of titrant. It's acid or base. And so this curve used, this plot, this curve used to select indicators. So it's used to choose indicator and that indicator will show color change when titration is complete. When titration is complete. So let's see, I'm going to draw acid-base titration curve roughly, and we will define equivalence point and like that. So, and indicators, how we select it. So let's go to next slide, and let's say this is, we said pH on y-axis and volume of titrant added. So here we can say volume of NaOH added. And we know pH is from 0 to 14. In between is about 7. Okay. And let's say it's about 0 to 50 milliliter of NaOH added. And when you draw titration curve, you see at here it's equivalence point. Equivalence point, and you can, if you use phenolphthalein here, and let's say if you use bromocresol green, so it's more on blue side and yellow. And from, if it is phenolphthalein in this range, colorless to pink. So you can select indicators, you can select equivalence point on that titration curve. So you need to select the indicator that is near the pH at equivalence point. That's how you can select. So let's see, define equivalence point. Okay, so I'm going to define on next page equivalence point. The equivalence point is the point in a titration when stoichiometric amount of reactant and the indicator change. So let me rewrite that. The stoichiometry or the reactant has been added to react exactly with the substance in a solution being titrated. So its exact amount, you can see it's being titrated. So equivalence, if it is strong acid and strong base, equivalence point is at 7. Okay. If it is weak acid and strong base, equivalence point is above 7. If it is weak base and strong acid, then equivalence point is below 7. So that way you can plot